Hey guys, so today I'm reviewing Beyond the Gates, Season 1, Episode 13. And this week's episode, it was kind of fillerish. We didn't have Danny in this episode, so we basically studied on more of the back tier characters, which was fine. You know, we got to learn more of their backstories, but it still wasn't much, so this is probably not going to be a long review. So let's just get right into it. So the episode started off with Eva and Nicole at the country club, and Eva's trying to give Nicole tips on her speech because she's having trouble with her speech. So Eva's basically, helping her with her speech, telling her to talk about the rough time she had with the Dupree family instead of just, the good and glamorous life of it all. Because we're all not perfect. We all have we all have our flaws and vices. So she was just basically helping her, and then Andre stops by the country club, to give her some photo shoots before the big speech, and she was basically like, "Thank you for your help, and I'll see you later," and this and that there. So then Andre and Ashley are talking at the hospital, and that's when her fiance comes in, and he's been injured from running a fire. So he has a concussion from running into a fire, and I guess he saved the cat, which is good. So he has a concussion, and Ashley's basically talking to him, and she's basically like, "Don't let this happen again," and this and that and the third. And he doesn't really remember, like his memory's vague because he's in the hospital. So she's dealing with that now. Loki feel like this is my prediction, while he's gonna be in the hospital recovering, Andre and Ashley are gonna be getting a little bit closer, but that's just my opinion. So then Martin confronts Smitty about, trying to go back to being a news anchor. And at first they get into an argument, but then Martin's like, "Well, what about the kids?" Is that third? The kids end up overhearing and walking in. We finally see the kids. So then the kids are talking, and they're basically just like, "Oh, the kids are basically just like, we don't really care. We're old enough. Like, we want him to follow his dreams. So let him follow his dreams." So Martin reluctantly agrees to let him do one assignment and see where it goes from there. So then Doug and Vanessa are at the country club. They're, kissing or whatever, talking. Doug's in this happy mood because I guess, about the casino thing. So then the casino owner and Doug's friend are talking, and he basically telling Doug's friend to step back because this has nothing to do with you, and you need to mind your business for real. So then Doug's still gambling, and he just keep getting more and more into debt and this and that there. It's just really sad because they really about to run that man up. Okay, so then basically Vanessa and her gets jealous because she sees her side piece talking to other women, so she tries to flirt with other men, and basically Vanessa and her side piece are just having issues. Okay, so the episode really ends because that's really what happened. Oh no, I forgot about Leslie, my fault. So then Leslie, Eva, Leslie ends up updating Eva ends up updating Leslie on everything that's been going on. And she basically like, "Oh, at the big speech, we're gonna blow it." But then Eva's like, "No, that's not the right time. We still gotta wait it out. We gotta wait it out." And then she ends up giving her Tess straw to do DNA tests, and Leslie ends up making a phone call. So I think she is gonna try to, blow it up at the speech. So then the episode ends with Martin having a nightmare about, I'm guessing, one of those dreams that he's been having. So he's been having a nightmare about I guess a murder or something. I want to know more about that. So he's been having one of his nightmares, and it just woke him up from his nightmare. So that was this episode. Like I said, it wasn't really much. It was kind of fillerish, but it was still entertaining. I'm still loving this show. I can't wait to see you guys for the next episode.